Alright, this is for the trailing arm bushings on my 2006 Chevy Cobalt. This is the 2.2 liter. It's got the it's the LS 4-lug front disc, rear drum. I didn't see many videos on this, so I'm just going to kind of walk you guys through it real quick. If you have any questions, just leave a comment and I'll do my best here to answer it. So here's the rear axle. It's pretty easy to take out. You have basically your shocks. Top bolt is an 18 millimeter. I left the bottom bolt on. I'm going to change these out anyway, but if you have to, that's a 20 millimeter down there. The springs you can leave in. This is a really common problem on these, for these coils to be cracked, so just take a peek at it while you have it down, and if you have to change those out, change it while you got this out. I had to disconnect the brake line because the hose is too short. It will not reach all the way down. So I'm in the Chicago area, so I'm used to all the rust here. Luckily, this line on the bottom actually disconnected from the hose without breaking, so I checked both of them. I checked the one up top here, and when I went to go turn that nut, it actually turned the whole line, meaning that it's probably seized in there and it's probably going to destroy the line. So, you know, check both of those. If you do have to destroy the line, definitely do the bottom one, because this one's going to be a heck of a lot easier to replace than having to do that whole line up top. So make sure you just do that bottom one, and then all you got to do is just take it off here and just replace that line. It's no big deal. So here it is for the bushings. Once you get those two, the shock disconnected, you got your brake line disconnected, then you're going to take the mounting plate off of the body. It's 3 bolts. All 3 of them are 18 millimeter. The 2 rear ones, those came out pretty easy. The front one just snapped in half, which is actually fine, because if you look up here, the thread isn't that deep, so it just broke off, and I don't have to extract it. You don't have to tap it or anything. You just got to go to the hardware store, get a new bolt. Make sure you get a grade 8 bolt, because you're dealing with suspension parts here. You want to make sure you have a strong bolt. So yeah, that's pretty much it once I got that down. Now for these, again, this is an 18 millimeter. Here's the new ones. I actually got them off of Amazon. I'll put the part number in the bottom there. It came with 2 of them for like 30 bucks. I thought that was a good deal. These are Dorman. Again, 18 millimeter for the nut and for the bolt. So you're going to want to take those out. Sometimes this bolt will seize in there. If it does, don't fight it. Just get a Sawzall. Cut the friggin' thing right here, cut the thing right there, and boom, you're good to go. And then you actually got to press those out with a press. If you don't have a press, you could beat on it with a air hammer. If you don't have an air hammer, you got to do it the old-fashioned way. Basically, you push the middle out there with a you know, a pry bar or a screwdriver and a hammer. Push that middle part out, get all that rubber out of there, and then you could actually like take this the metal race there, and you'll be able to get it out by hand. Now I don't have a press big enough to press those in, so you could either take it to a shop, or what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually take this bolt out. I'm going to probably go to the hardware store, get a long one, like a 7-inch one or so. You know, put that on there, thread the bolt through, put maybe like some washers, or I'm going to try to rig something up on this side here so it holds it. And then basically you just hold the bolt on this end, you screw the nut on that end, and it should just go right in. Kind of press itself in this way. So you're going to want to make sure that the lip of it is facing inward towards the vehicle, and then you're going to push it in that way. Clean this all up on the inside once you get that out. Spray, you know, some oil in there, WD-40, grease, whatever you got, to make it, you know, kind of slide in easier. So that should be about it. I didn't have to disconnect the e-brake cable. That was actually okay. If you want to take the whole axle out, then yeah, you're going to have to disconnect that. That's kind of a pain, but yeah, it should be everything. If you have any questions, like I said, just comment below, and I will do my best here to get you guys an answer. So hope that helps.